Okay, so today we have, yesterday I forgot to post my video, and that was September the 10th. So today, real quick, I want to kind of show some stuff that make sure that you guys are studying. It was the vocab from 2 weeks ago. Like we had the word decimal and place value. And you should have these in your notes and filled in. Okay, if not, they're on my board back there. The second thing that we need to study for Friday is the place value chart. Please, you should have this in your notes. Make sure you know where that is. And then yesterday, we got, there's actually the good version of it. In case you need a place value chart, there it is. And then yesterday, we filled in a few vocabulary words. And here we go. We did terminating decimal. The kids were supposed to fill in repeating decimal and algorithm. Okay. So, there are 5 vocab words on this Friday's Unit 1 test. Then, we actually worked on some division. They had 6 problems. We've already gone over those. So, now, what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about tonight's homework. Tonight's homework is this sheet. The kids have received a copy of it. Okay, looks like this, including the word problems at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is work out a few of them with you guys in hopes that maybe a few kids have watched this video and you can kind of check your work. So, here we go. Let's see. My 7th period is getting the luxury of watching me do this today. So, it is classwork, homework. Kids have had about, by the time they walk out, about 30 minutes to work on this. So they should have a good bit completed if they've used their time wisely. Okay, so starting out. I have talked to the kids in the last day about moving the decimal. We talked about if the divisor has any numbers that don't make it a whole number, we need to move it to the right until it becomes a whole number. If I move it once here, I move it once here in the dividend and bring it straight up to the answer key, to the quotient, if you want the fancy words. Okay, now, we talked about this. Please do it step by step. 34 into 1. Nope. 34 into 12. Nope. How many 34s are in 129? What'd y'all get?
3.
3. Okay, so I'm going to do 3. And I got 102. I do some subtraction. 27 works because it is lower than 34, so I'm on the right track. Next thing, bring down. Okay, how many 34s are in 8? Okay, we're going to try that. 8 times 4 is 32. And I get 27. Please notice, listen, yeah, the remainder 0. Notice my decimal place. Okay, 3.8. Okay, number 2, I'm going to put 7 into 22 and 47 hundredths. Do I need to move the decimal? No. Listen, 7 is a whole number, isn't it? The decimal is right here. So that means, look at your paper, guys, and see if you did this. You need to check and make sure, did you bring that decimal just straight up? Okay. Can 7 go into 2? No. 22. How many times? 3. That's 21. I bring down the 4. 7 into 14. 2. And I bring down the 7. 7 into 7? 1. Listen. Take your time. Some of these you may have to add zeros. Some you may not. Okay? You will keep going all the way to 10 and 11. I do want to show you how to set up 10 and 11, and then tomorrow we can talk about how to do the rounding that they're talking about. But number 10 should be 1.5 is your divisor, and your dividend should be that. Okay. On number 11, 0.395 is your divisor, and 0.608 is your dividend. I do have one question. I want you to look at this one especially. How many times do I need to move the decimal? 3. Okay, so this is kind of like an extra hint. If I move it 3 here, 1, 2, 3, I gotta move it 3 here. And bring it straight up. But I'm going to give you guys a hint. On number 11, they want you to round it to the nearest hundredth. So if we got to round something to the nearest hundredth, and we don't even have numbers out here, the first 0 I add would be a tenth, correct? The second would be 100th, and we would actually need to work this thing out to that spot, to the thousandths place. That way tomorrow when we do talk rounding, whatever is here is going to tell that number what to do. So if that number is 5 or higher, we're going to go up on that one. If it is 0 through 4, we're going to keep that 100th spot the same. Okay? Listen, please finish 1 through 11. 2 nights. Thank you. Study vocab 2. 5 whopping words.
Yes, ma'am.